What's up, all you pretty people under the rainbow? It is Scott and Ty back again with another Fruit Hoops podcast episode. We're going to talk a little shit, talk about boys, talk about our week, talk about toes, whatever.
Toes?
Whatever comes to mind. We'll see what's going on. How you doing, Scott?
Every single time you say something, I'm curious to see what you're going to say. You go from
Are you
toys to
shocked?
toes. Kind of. Like, yes and no. I guess maybe I shouldn't be shocked.
You're welcome.
Sure. I don't know. Like, sometimes I don't know what to say to you sometimes. That's all
Just say,
I love you. That's it.
you look pretty today. And I said, thank you. I got my hair cut.
Ty, you look pretty today.
Thank
You
I
always
got-
look pretty,
Thank
though.
you. I got my hair cut. This is Scott. I am Ty. We have a very special guest with us. This is Lucas. Lucas is the GLASA commissioner, and he is head of communications for the Las Vegas Sin City Classic, and we are so happy to have him with us. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you all for having me.
Yeah, of course. Did you have a good time in Vegas?
Had a great time, had an exhausting time, but we made it and we're here.
That whole
already
stretch?
thinking about next year. Yep.
What'd you say? No, you didn't. You tried to really, slip that in, didn't you?
Exhausted? That whole got stretched.
I can't. We're 30 seconds in, and you really just here we are.
No, I'm just kidding.
If you want to leave, you can.
No, I'm good.
The
I'm
door
good.
is there.
I'll give him another chance.
There's the door, Jack. No, I'm just kidding. So for those who don't know about GLASA, give us a little bit of information about what that's about.
Yeah, so GLASA Softball is the Greater Los Angeles Softball Association. It is the the queer LGBTQ softball group in LA. Been around for over 45 years. Founded back in 1970s. We're a full nonprofit org here to provide softball for anyone who wants to play in LA, regardless of who you are, who you love. And we are the organizers, the owners, and the facilitators of Sin City Classic.
Yes, that's awesome.
I think, though, if you love the Astros, you shouldn't be allowed to play.
Ooh.
Well, we do have a checkbox at registration, and that determines what team you end up.
Yeah,
So,
see, I like that.
Yeah, so I started in GLASA as a player about 11 years ago, and went to the Sin City Classic as a volunteer at the registration party. And a few years later, I found myself elected on the board of GLASA, and just took on more and more responsibility from there. It's been a really rewarding and a really challenging experience, but it's great to see how much community building and how many people come together for this event every year.
Did you always play softball, or did you play any other sports, or was it just strictly softball?
I was actually a basketball player.
Oh,
growing up.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is she a fruit
Yes.
hooper?
what position?
You're not gonna believe it. I'm 5'8" now, but I was a power forward.
But now you're a power
Everyone at
top.
some point was a power forward.
Everybody power something.
Yeah.
No, that's
Time
right.
Forever.
Stopped growing though, so I did track and cross country in high school. But when I got to college, intramural softball was a great way to meet people. So I've kind of carried that on to when I moved out to Los Angeles, joined the LGBTQ softball league, get to meet people, and it's become a real passion and something that I think I'm half decent at. So
Were you out when you were playing all these sports or in college? Were you out?
not until after college, no. Mm-mm.
So how was that for
came-
you,
she
though?
came bursting
Your
out that
experience
closet.
as what?
She came running out that club.
She said,
She's a runner. She's a track.
I always tried to take, especially when I was in college, I was actually student manager for men's basketball at Penn State.
That would have been hot.
And a lot of people think that too, but they're my friends more than anything, and it was very, very much a job and very professional, but it was a great experience at the end of the day, and I'm super thankful that when I did come out to that group of people, they're all very supportive. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Did you ever sniff anybody's jockstrap?
Not that they'll ever know.
Hey, we'll leave it at that.
What's your favorite thing about Sin City?
There's a couple of things. From behind the scenes, my favorite thing is that we are an all volunteer run organization. As I mentioned, GLASA is nonprofit. the purpose of why we're involved. It's a passion project for all of us. We're not here, to make as much money as we can. We volunteer our time and efforts for GLASA and for Sin City so that we just make enough money to run our league for a year, and everything else that we make, we spend back into the festival to improve the athlete experience, to make it a better festival for everybody who's there every year. And then from the kind of the front of house, I love the stories that we hear, from the people who come every year. I heard a story from someone who it was their first Sin City Classic, formerly military, and this was like the first place that they were ever at, and that size of a venue where they could really be themselves, be an athlete, be an out athlete, and that kind of stuff is always really great to hear. And also want to love the community building.
Right.
I think you guys had mentioned on a previous podcast that you love how you see your friends from every city every year in Vegas. And, that's how I always feel when I play softball. I see my friends that I play against in San Francisco that moved to Boston. We all come together this weekend. And then I meet their friends from Seattle and Detroit, and we just see each other every year at Sin City.
Yeah, I like how you mentioned the athlete experience, because I think my very first time at Sin City, I was like so overwhelmed and like so happy to be there and like see all these gay athletes or like queer athletes. So like I had friends that was their first time they were playing pickleball this time, and they just were like overwhelmed in like a good way. So like what you guys do is amazing. It's really cool.
It's kind of crazy though. Like I think I've been in like the gay sports community for 10 years, and I've gone 8 or 9 times, and it's been around for a really long time. Yeah. And there are a lot of people who still don't even know about it. Like we talk to like straight people about it too, and they're like, "Oh, what is that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's like a big sports festival for gay people to play sports together." And there's like, how many people would you say participate every year?
Somewhere between 9,000 and 11,000. Yeah,
it's a lot.
It's a lot, and that's just people participating. And then there are a lot of people come just to hang out.
Yeah.
And just the community is great. Like it's amazing. I actually like when there's one year the Flamingo was like sold out, and I always think it's funny when you see people who are just booked there probably ahead of time who are straight, and like, what is going on? This is not what I expected this hotel to be like. It's kind of crazy.
It definitely can be a culture shock for some people sometimes if they're not prepared.
Yeah. I mean, RuPaul's there, so they can't be too shocked.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we obviously like to get to know you, and we're thankful for the festival and what you were able to do for us and be in contact with you, and we're thankful for Sin City, and we're thankful that you're here to be able to come and say hi and get to know you and the organization a little bit more. But at the end of the day, we're a fun podcast. We just don't talk about boring, like fun stories. We like to have a little fun.
Nothing that we talk about is boring, actually. So correct yourself.
Okay. So we like to talk shit and talk about boys.
Talk shit, get hit.
Yeah.
In the butt.
And Lucas, let's see. We got to know you like on a fun professional level.
Sure.
So now let's see
how dirty you think.
Or at least
that's a scary place you're about to go.
Let me get my mop and clean shit up. But talking to you, outside of this one-on-one, you said you're into all sports. You follow a lot of sports. Obviously, you are into baseball. You grew up playing basketball. So we want to do a little Who Would You Rather. We're going to pull a bunch of different athletes from different sports, and let's see if you even know these people. I mean, they're pretty mainstream, but you have to decide who would you rather, and obviously give us a reason. So,
obviously.
Yeah,
obviously, I might not even know some of these people, so let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. I know you will, you thirsty ass. I already know the answer to this, and I know your answer too, but you're from Penn State, and if I'm not mistaken, this guy is also from Penn State. Saquon?
Oh, that's my guy right
there.
Saquon
Barkley and Jason Kelsey.
Thunder thighs for days. But Jason Kelsey has something about him that's like very attractive and very appealing. He's got like that welcoming. Like, I bet his beard is so soft.
Isn't that musty?
No, I mean, I guarantee you, he definitely gets musty. But I don't know.
Yeah, he looks like a teddy bear. Like great for cuddling. Good for hugs. But. End of the day, Saquon's too cute, man. He's too cute.
I saw him in them gray sweats, though.
Jason Kelsey?
Yeah. Did you see him in them gray sweats as walking into the stadium?
Oh, no. You think he's bigger than Travis?
Maybe. I don't know what Travis...
Have to see what Taylor thinks.
Oh, gosh.
She's going to write a song about it, so we'll find out sooner or later.
It's called 7 at Midnight.
It's called 5.5 Late.
So you're choosing Saquon. Is that just because you think he's more attractive, or because it's the Penn State thing?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah.
Back to baseball. Let's see. We got Mookie Betts, who's a Dodger, and yes, I'm going to choose some Dodger players because we're in LA. And Julio Rodriguez.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
This says a lot to me about you because it means I think you find them both very attractive, which they are, and they're both very talented players.
They're hella good. I was lucky enough to see.
Okay, Bay Area, hella.
Not from the Bay Area though. That's weird. But I was lucky enough to see Julio at the Home Run Derby in person, which was so cool when they were here at Dodger Stadium. Mookie's got such a good smile though, man.
He does.
It's hard to say no to that. Yeah.
And he's like an all-around athlete.
He can play any position. I love that.
I bet he
Second
can.
base,
I bet
center,
he
left,
can.
short, like whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he likes to take the little celebrations to the face.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't he like a really good bowler? too?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Him and, well, random, but Chris Paul. But there's also highlights of him just playing football or even playing basketball. He's just a natural athlete.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He's like an overall solid dude. I'm going with Mookie here.
Yeah.
Something about that dude's eyes is like very captivating. It's like draws you in.
Julio.
Yeah.
It's just,
The way he's holding that bat by his face. Just
Mhm.
kidding.
Is that what you're thinking? A bat by your face?
No, I'll go with Mookie. I like Mookie too.
And that's just because, you know what? I'm a Dodger guy, but I am going to choose Mookie.
Hey, and I ain't kicking Julio out of bed either. No
Oh,
way. No way.
Who would?
Yeah, you want to join?
right.
You want to join? We have John Morant and Austin Reeves, another LA guy. Since we live in LA, why not do some LA stuff? And you were just at the Laker game.
I was just at a Laker game the other night and saw Reeves up close, and I was like, he's cuter than I thought in person. Cuter than I thought.
Is he really?
Than I thought, at least.
So was the standard like a 3 and now he's like a 6?
I mean, it may not have been so high, but yeah. I mean, I think I go Reeves on this one. Yeah.
I'll go Reeves as well.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing. John Morant's an attractive guy. It's just like, I'm not trying to get shot. Reeves probably got that Arkansas lung.
Okay, yeah, Reeves. I hate you sometimes. I'm all about Reeves too, and I like his game. His game actually, like,
He impressed me. Yeah, he impressed me.
He's good. He's very good. Very good.
and he got booty too. He low-key has booty.
He does, you're right.
And I think he's kind of dumb.
He's like that dumb cutie.
Yeah.
Like,
like,
oh, you're
he's
so
got that
cute.
Arkansas education.
What's 2 + 2?
Don't worry, I'll tutor you.
Let me show you my ruler.
We're going to stick with basketball. And this guy who is always damn hurt, but he's so sexy, Zach LaVine. And one of the most annoying players, but talented, is Devin Booker.
Ooh. This is another tough one for me here. Yeah, I like Levine's build.
Mm-hmm.
I like what he's got there, but there's something about the way Booker's looking at me.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, what is he saying to
Like
you?
that's drawing me in. It's like that's
Eat
like
this
I'm at Mickey's at 1:45, and he's like,
Ooh.
hey.
Hey.
Oh, I know.
Hey,
That's so funny.
You're the one.
He's like, he looked over the counter. He's like,
That's right.
Is that what you're getting from him?
Yep.
okay,
Mhm.
I see that.
He's over by the dancers. I'm by the TVs. And it's like, oh, okay. I see you over there.
Like,
Yeah.
it's light's about to come on.
Yep.
So you want to come to afters?
That's funny.
What do you think?
Zach LaVine. Oh, Zach LaVine's always been like somebody for me that's like, ugh, drool over.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, obviously they're both attractive, but
Mhm.
I do like Zach more. And also, I'm a huge Luka guy, so it's like I can't choose Luka's little
Yeah,
rival.
because they hate each other.
Yeah, I mean, Luka's his daddy. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
So we'll go with two of the star quarterbacks in the NFL, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I know his answer. So
Mahomes all the way. Like that's not even a discussion here for me, man.
Okay.
I've offended you.
yeah, I think you have.
You can go now.
Show's over right now. Right now, we're done.
Where's that glass at? Just kidding. You don't even. My face said it all.
He doesn't like Mahomes. He's a Raider. Or he's a Broncos guy, so he hates Mahomes.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
So
I was going for the
yeah.
there,
You got me, girl.
we'll go with the sport that you play. Well, softball. I mean, baseball is related.
Yeah.
And we'll end off with Aaron Judge and Bryce Harper.
You know, Judge is my guy. My team, Yankees fan. He's my guy.
Makes
It's
sense.
my team.
Yeah.
However, going with Bryce, man, he is like, he's got that hair, he's got that swag to him, you know.
The twist.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. He like Bryce has got it all, man. He's pretty, he's cute, he's confident, and he should have been a Yankee.
You know what? Out of all the guys you talked about, this is the one I feel like you were speaking most passionately about.
Yeah,
He's got that hair.
I've got a thing for Bryce. What can I say?
Oh, okay.
What can
That's
I say?
okay. Good to know. We say the
Yeah.
best one for last.
Mhm.
I would. Okay, so we know what kind of guys. This is it. This is the one for you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Bryce. I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for you.
You know where to find him.
Is there anything that you want to add? Do you want to talk to people? Maybe if people are interested in Sin City or GLASA Softball, like who they should reach out to or what they could do.
Yeah, for sure. If you know, anybody, you know, watching from all over the world interested in Sin City, you know, our website sincityclassic.org has a ton of information on all the sports that we have, their registration process and everything. And of course, our social media is a great way to get out to us. You know, the amazing Nick Berry will respond to you in short order. Nick's played about 7 or 8 different sports, so he knows a little bit about most of them. And if he doesn't, he's going to get you in touch with somebody who does. And if you're here in LA and you want to give a shot playing in GLASA, we have, you know, about 600-700 members that come out and play softball, all LGBTQ or allied everywhere. GLASAsoftball.org, GLASA Softball on Instagram. Hit us up. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, come swing that bat.
Yep.
Well, thank
Candy
you so
dropper.
much for coming on and being our first guest.
Of course, thank you
Yes.
so much for having me. Thanks so much for coming to the Sin City Classic.
Mm-hmm. And anybody
Absolutely.
who wants to know anything about GLASA or Sin City, we'll tag them or follow us or message us something. We'll put you guys in contact with them. And Lucas, we're looking forward to working with you in the future.
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
This
hell
isn't
yeah.
going to be a one-time thing. We're going to be real good friends here.
Down for
Yeah.
that.
We're
About to
gonna
be
do
a quadruple upple.
We're gonna learn a lot about each other.
Yeah.
We're gonna get real intimate up in here.
Thanks, guys, for following. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Keep up following. Keep loving us. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.